Hello and welcome to Aphrodisia. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been part of this journey with me, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well today. As you can tell, we have a change in scenery here. I have moved and so I'm just trying to get used to everything. So I will probably, I'm not sure, maybe this video background will stay the same, but I will try to look for something nice for my posts because I'm using a table placement at this point in time. But anyway, we have 3 pals here for you to pick from: sun, moon, or stars. And today we are going to be looking at what your person would like to say to you at this point in time. So what I want you to do is to close your eyes and connect with your higher self and with your guides and ask for some guidance. When you're ready, open your eyes and pick a pile. If you need to, pause the video. But before we get started, please help support this channel by liking and subscribing and pressing the bell icon to be alerted on new videos. And the decks that I've used will be in the description box below. So for those of you who picked pile Sun, this is your reading. Before we get started, what I usually like to do is to take a look at the bottom of the deck, but because the decks are the same for all 3 piles and I've pre-pulled them, so what I decided to do is to pull out an oracle card instead. And so the oracle card for you today is slow down. So I think what your person is trying to say is that they are not taking a break per se, but like they are taking things really slowly. They are trying to figure things out. And they don't want you to get too excited and get too ahead of yourself. I think because we sort of know that there is union coming on the way and we start to get really excited and really we start to anticipate it with a lot of excitement and with a lot of you get really hyped up over it. But your person is not quite ready to come forward yet. They need a little bit more time is what I'm hearing. They are still trying to deal with certain emotions, but they still have a lot of passion for you is what I'm feeling. But they're trying to sort out their emotions and they're going to sort out their minds. It just feels like they have this, I don't know, it just feels like they're a little bit confused. Like sometimes they can overthink things and it can get more complicated than it actually is. And I just feel that this person is just, they just need time to sort everything out, to straighten everything out and realize that actually it's quite straightforward. Because I think a lot of the ego and the fears and everything, they start to come in and start to mess up one's conviction when it comes to, coming forward and like something as easy as just reaching out and starting communication can become really complicated if you start to think about how this might not go the way as planned, or how, it might go negatively, how you might get hurt and stuff like that. So something as simple as that can become very complicated because you overthink things. And I just feel like this person needs a bit of time to figure things out, because I do feel like this person does want union with you. They do want to come back towards you or come towards you, and they still have feelings for you, but they need to find some balance is what I'm getting. And I think Pisces season is going to be really important for them. They are figuring things out and you need to be patient with them is what I'm hearing. So I'm going to put this right here. So moving on to the main reading here, what I'm really getting is that, like, from the cards that I'm getting here, I think summertime is going to be very significant for both of you. I think right now there is a bit of distance. You both may be in separation, or you both may have this distance that is keeping you both apart at this point in time. But I do see I do see things thawing, like things are changing for the better for the both of you. And I do see summertime being really, really important. Maybe things are going to shift and change, but I just feel like this person is still working on themselves. I think the messages speak for themselves. What your person really wants you to know is that they really do see this future for the two of you. They really do see you as their dream come true. You are the person that they would like to spend the rest of their lives with, and you are the person that they would like to be with. And right now there may be opposition and conflict from external or maybe internal sources as well, and they are in the process of releasing all of that. They are releasing a lot of behaviors and mindsets that do not serve their highest good anymore. They are releasing a lot of things that just do not serve this connection either. And they have a lot of fears. They have a lot of ego blocks, but they're learning to conquer it, is what they're saying. So right now it's really, really important for them to have that space and time for themselves so that they can work on releasing, they can work on conquering it. I think that is the first step in order to move forward towards you. And I do see this person is really working on stepping up and stepping into their power, which is amazing, and which is something that I think we kind of underappreciate when it comes to our divine counterparts. They may not be as in tune spiritually. They may not have that much guidance. They may not want to seek that guidance either. And they're struggling with their logical mind, and perhaps it's a bit more difficult because there may be external sources that kind of tell them that's just crazy, whatever you're thinking is just crazy, but they are learning to do it nonetheless. And in the face of so much opposition, the fact that they're actually trying to heal and trying to become better is something that we should appreciate and give them that time and space for. So what this person is doing right now for pile Sun, for pile A, the first pile, they just want you to know that they are realizing that you both share this special connection, this past life connection. But what's more important is that they're going back to their past, to their childhood, and they're analyzing what has happened in their childhood that has resulted in certain attachments, in certain ways of approaching love and approaching people and approaching relationships that have caused the demise of your current relationship. They are reconnecting with who they are in the process as well. So they are realizing that some things, they are just there because of the experiences that they have had with people in their past, but they are also learning that this is not what defines them. They are reconnecting with their roots, with who they are inside, and I do feel like they are really going within to find themselves, find their authentic selves, and realize what they want and really fight for it. So I do see them fighting for you and for this connection, even if it's just within themselves. And I think that's really important, and I think that's a really good step forward. And at the same time, they just don't want you to rush them or rush the process. You may feel that, you're running out of time, that both of you want to start a family, want to start this and that. But honestly, if this person is not ready to start anything with you, even if you rush them, it's not going to end very well. You could try to push for it, and if they're not ready for it, this person is probably going to leave you more heartbroken than you were at the beginning of the separation. Like, I just feel like you cannot push someone to do something that they are just not ready to do, and I think you need to give this person time. But of course, if you choose not to give this person time and you want to move forward, that is also up to you. That's nothing that this person or anyone else can hold against you. But they want you to know that this separation is almost over, that they are coming forward in the future. So with that being said, for this pile, I think I am seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You do not need to be these signs, or your person does not need to be these signs or have these signs and in your placement in your chart anywhere, but this could be extra confirmation if you are. So with that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week ahead. Bye! So for those of you who picked pile Moon, this is your reading. I don't have a bottom of the deck here for you today, but I pulled an oracle card to see what the general energies are for you and your person. Please don't mind the fact that it's slightly like towards the left, the left, because I am going to put this oracle card down, and the reading for Pal's Sun, it was like a bit off because throughout the entire reading, and I just got a bit, it triggered me. So I'm just going to put this slightly to the left, and I will place the oracle card down, and it will look more balanced. But anyway, I do see that the general energies here is that your person does want to come forward, and they want to get to know you better now. Like, they have changed, you have changed. I'm seeing a lot of water energy as well, like, so anything near water is really significant, or you may live near water, you may want to go to the beach sometime soon, or you met near water, or you may be water signs, and especially since that now it's Pisces season, definitely this energy of water, of balance, of learning to be more in tune with your emotions, that's definitely helping them at this point in time to connect with their emotions, to connect with what they want out of love, but also who they love, and connect with their feelings for you again. What I feel is happening for this pal is that this person really wants to get to know you. They want to, I'm feeling like this Aladdin, yeah, like the magic carpet ride. Like he just wants to take Jasmine on like this adventure, and I just feel like this person really wants to take you on an adventure. Like, this person really wants to show you who they have become, how much they have grown. This is a very uplifting, very encouraging, very hopeful energy that I'm getting from them. Like, they are saying like, oh, I've done so much healing, come look at me, look at how much I've grown, look at how much I've changed, and how much I'm becoming so much stronger. And I just feel like they just want you to know that. They just want to spend time with you and enjoy spending time with you and getting to know you better, getting to know the new you, knowing that you have healed, you have changed, and they want you to see whether, like, they just want to see whether you both can build something together, but they also want you to see that this is possible now. This relationship is possible between the two of you now that both of you are slightly more mature, and they just want you to know that they want to be able to meet your needs in love. I think in the past they did not, or were not able to meet what you needed out of love, but now they're saying that they can and they will. And there's something very I'm also seeing air signs and twin flames for this pile. There's something very like magical, something very exciting in their energy when it comes to you and when it comes to what they want to say to you. They just want you to know that they are ready for something new, and they want to create something new with you. Oh, it's still slightly like off. Sorry, I just cannot stand it. I'm not sure why. Like, I'm getting a little bit triggered by that. So anyway, what they really want you to know right now is that they want to have this meetup with you. They want to come forward. I do see spring and summer being really important for the two of you. There's something about this energy that's very fresh, very new, very exciting, almost like starting a new adventure. Like there's this energy of like hopefulness and looking out to the horizon, almost like the Two of Wands energy. Excuse me. Like this energy of like something is brewing, something is happening, and they're just excited to kind of share this world with you, share the things that they have learned and the insights that they have gained because of this connection and because of this like period of introspection that they have gone through, the healing that they have done. They just want you to know like they have healed and they just want you to know that they are in a better headspace now, and that because they're in a better headspace, they're going to try to make the dreams that they had, or both of you had, of this relationship working out, of the plans that you have made, of the things that you want to do out of life, like the things that you want from life and from this relationship. They want you to know that they will support you in your dreams, but also that they want to be in a relationship to build with you, to create something with you. And this will be a dream come true. There's almost like a fairy tale quality to it, where he has, or she has, or they have like kind of like gone through like the dragon slaying part of this whole thing, and you have slayed your own dragons. I'm not saying that this is like this misogyny or like this sexist kind of thing where only the divine masculine has to go through their dragon slaying. I think both have gone through dragon slaying. It's just that you've done it a little bit earlier and they have done it as well. And now they are coming in and saying like, now we can have our happily ever after, like our happy ending. And I just feel like this person has this very like they have like unlocked themselves, and they have chosen to be themselves and chosen to stand in their power. And there is this very kind of like, this is me, and they are experiencing who they are, and they are showing the world who they are, and they're just letting you know that they are in this good energy, and they want to work with you to make their dreams or your dreams come true. They want to create this relationship with you, and so it's got this very like open and content energy. And they are also giving you this opportunity, like it's not saying that they are imposing that relationship on you, but they just want to see if you want it as well, because if you do, that will make their day, and it will make their entire year, or the rest of their lives. They will spend the rest of their lives trying to create this with you. So, but if you don't, I mean, tell them nicely, and I'm sure they'll be really like gracious about it. But I don't think they'll be like hateful or anything. I just feel like they'll be a little disappointed, of course, but like I think they will eventually move forward, because they do want this union with you. They do want to create a family with you. They want to be with you, and not just like in the 5D. They want to be with you in the 3D, in the physical, and they want to create with you. So right now they are saying that they are working on shedding negative beliefs and thought patterns. Things that inhibited their growth in the past are being shed, and in the process of all this shedding, they're saying that they realize that you are like the best person in the world for them. Like you are someone that is just in a whole class of your own, and like no one else compares to you. But more importantly, they just feel like they will never ever find someone like you ever again in the future. Like, you are just so special to them, and you will always remain special regardless of how this relationship turns out between the two of you in the future, whether you both get back together or you stay separated, or things just don't go as planned. Whatever happens between the two of you, you will always have a special place in this person's heart, and that's what they want you to know. So for this pile, I am seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And yeah, so I do see Pisces season as being really, really significant at this point in time. So maybe a bit of air signs. So you don't have to be these signs, or your person doesn't have to be these signs, but this could be an extra confirmation if you are. So with that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week ahead. Bye! So for those of you who picked pile stars, this is your reading. I know this is slightly off center, but I have an oracle card here that I'm gonna add, which, because for the past two piles, they were a bit off center after adding the oracle card, so I felt a bit triggered by that, so I have to kind of place it a little bit to the left. So anyway, before we get started, I usually do look at the bottom of the deck here, but instead I'm going to be looking at this oracle card to see what the general energies are for you and your person, or rather your person towards you. So what I feel is that they are at this point in time learning to, I'm just hearing transformation, and I don't think you can learn to transform, but I'm just hearing they're going through a huge rebirth and renewal. But I'm also continuing off the previous thought that I had, was that they are learning manifestation. They just want you to know that they are manifesting you into their lives again. They know that in the past they have been trying to manifest the wrong things, but not the wrong things, because I don't really, really, truly think that whatever they tried to manifest was wrong. It's just perhaps that's what they needed at that point in time to grow, to learn. But you are a blessing to their lives, and in their lives and in their minds, you are someone so special, and they just want you to know that they are trying to manifest you back into their lives. They want you to know that they have shifted, they have changed, they have shifted the way they thought about you, about this connection. And I do feel springtime is very important for this person. I know now is a bit of spring, we're still a little bit in winter, but we're moving into spring now. But that's just where I am, because it's still cold as hell here. So but yeah, I think your person just wants you to know that they're working on becoming the person that you want them to be. They are working on the person that is deserving of love. They just want you to know that they are working on becoming more loving, and in terms of loving themselves a lot more, but also loving other people around them a lot more. They want you to know that they are trying their best to transform and become the best version of themselves. For some reason, I feel that they are looking at their inner child and doing a lot of inner child healing, doing a lot of they are trying to work on themselves and work on their own inner growth at this point in time. And they just want you to know that they are becoming a better person, they are becoming stronger, they're becoming wiser. And they just want you to know that they are trying to be the best person that they could. So when it comes to this connection with you, what I'm feeling is that something's definitely shifting and changing. I do see summer and autumn being significant for the two of you, or for them especially, because they are changing or shifting, and maybe something concrete will happen sometime in the summer or in the autumn seasons. What I feel is that they are hoping for like a fated encounter with you. Maybe there has been separation, or there has been a lot of water under the bridge, that I think it's very difficult for them to just randomly come up to you and say, hey, let's start to be friends again, or let's try to work things out again. I think this is for those who have been separated for a very long time, that there has been so much distance, so much time between the two of you, and they're just really hoping for like a fated meeting, a fated encounter, or just an excuse to kind of like meet with you. And they are just saying that they are hoping for that to happen like in a very natural way, but they're also saying that they are waiting for the universe to bring you both back together again, because they believe now that both of you are meant to be together. So they're trying to manifest this meeting, and I feel like you are manifesting this meeting as well. You're both manifesting this meetup to happen between the two of you, and you're both trying to get into the energies of receiving this meeting from the universe. They are saying that right now they are working on their finances and career, and they're like, I think maybe finances and career has been a problem in the past. Maybe both of you were financially unstable or financially dependent on other people, and they just want you to know that right now it's different, and they're able to build with you. They're able to have something solid and stable with you, and they just want you to know that there is going to be this prosperity, this success. They just want you to know that they have grown, they have learned, they have become wiser and stronger, and they understand this connection better. They understand their faults as well, and they're just saying that they are ready now for a relationship. They have been trying to get into alignment. They have been trying to get themselves into the right energy, and I just feel like they are saying now they have finally made it. There is something that has changed, something that has clicked within them, and they're so proud of themselves, so proud of who they have become, and they just want you to know that they are ready to come home. They're ready to come back towards you. They're ready to make a move, and I do see like they are trying to think of a way to have this encounter. Yes, they are waiting for divine timing. Yes, they're waiting for the universe to create this encounter, but they are trying to think of ways to like reach out to you, and think of an excuse to reach out to you almost. Like think of something that doesn't sound like completely stupid. And I just feel like this person really wants to just talk to you and get to know you again. And I think there is so much hope and anticipation being built up over this meetup for this person especially. And I think when that happens, I think some of it is happening in the springtime that's coming up. But for some of you, it might be longer. But when that happens, I do see like a lot of conversation, a lot of things being cleared up. And I think your person just wants you to know like they have taken a while to come forward, and they are sorry for that, but at the same time they're not, because they have done so much healing during this stage, this separation, and they just want you to know that they are grateful that you've been patient with them throughout this entire time, and they are coming home. So for this pile, I am seeing Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And yeah, you don't have to be these signs. Your person doesn't have to be these signs, but this could be an extra confirmation if you are. So with that being said, that's all the messages that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great week ahead. Bye!